Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is May 5th, 2015. So we'll start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures are trading lower today by 4.5 points, right to around 2104.5 per contract. Futures are coming under a little bit of pressure. The markets were able to carve out a positive day yesterday, although it wasn't the greatest of moves to the upside, but nonetheless, the markets did stabilize and were able to carve out a positive trading session. So we'll see what today brings. Again, you got a lot of intangibles out here, got a lot of stocks that are reporting earnings, and let's get right into a few of those. We're going to start the day off with Disney, and ticker symbol is DIS. Stock is trading around 113.40. I have to think you have pretty good resistance here just because you're looking at a little bit of an overbought condition. So again, Disney closed, I believe, yesterday around 111. Today it's trading around 113 after reporting earnings. I think the numbers were pretty decent. At least the market is receiving them as being good. So we'll see if Disney can push higher, but I don't really see it getting much past the 113 level today. So keep that on the radar. We'll see how it plays out. The next one on my radar here is APC, which is Anadarko Petroleum. Stock is trading at $94.75. All in all, I'm going to have some gap levels for this one. I'll post those up in the intraday stock chat room. If you have not come over and taken a trial to the intraday stock chat room, you're more than welcome to do so. We offer a 7-day free trial there. Get to see everything that we're doing. Yesterday we had another dynamite session in the chat room. Today we have some more gap plays to be added. They'll be posted up at 9 a.m. So come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we're doing in this market. You can trade right along with us. Next one on my list here is going to be Ruger, and this is the gun maker Strum Ruger and Company. Stock did trade above $60 briefly, and now it has come back down towards the $56 level. Closed at $58.65. I'll have levels in the intraday stock chat room for this one, but one level that I'm watching that is a mathematical number would be around $47.90. I don't know if it's going to get down there. Just keep it on the radar if it does. Otherwise, we will have gap levels for this, and I will have them posted up in the intraday stock chat room right at 9 a.m. Let's take a look at Kellogg's. Kellogg's reported earnings as well. See this big needle wick right here. Stock traded just above 65.80. Now all the way back down to 64.25. The stock closed yesterday at 64.13. I'm not sure we're going to make a lot out of it. But if the stock does come down to $61, I think that's where traders can step into this one. So again, let it pull back further. Gets down to $61. I think you could have a play on your hands. Let's take a look at Bloomin Brands. This is Outback Steakhouse. They own some other restaurant chains as well. Right now, the stock looks like it is trading at around $23.40, but there's no volume in on this one. I am showing very good intraday resistance around $24.50 if it does get up there. A level on the downside that I like if it does sell off would be $18.95. Those are the levels I have for today. Let's see if they get hit. Those are both scalp trading levels. Let's take a look now at Archer Daniels Midland. ADM is the ticker symbol. The stock right now is trading at $50.60. It did close at $50.32. Could this go a little higher? I suppose. But again, it's already overbought. I'd be very, very careful with this one this morning, okay? So I'm not going to give it anything, but we will be looking at this once the opening bell rings at 9:30 this morning. So keep that on the radar today. We will be looking at it a little bit later. Let's take a look at DirecTV. I believe they had earnings as well. Stock right now is trading at 90, closed at 90.39. I'm not going to make too much out of it, but it will be on our radar once the opening bell rings at 9:30. Let's take a look at Estee Lauder. Pretty solid move for Estee Lauder today. Stock is trading at $87.50. It closed at $83.50. This is a pretty good move. I'm going to give the stock the upside to around $88.25, $88.15. I think that's where it stalls out, but either way, it's a very, very good move. If you own Estee Lauder, what you want to do here is just trail your stop loss, but I could not be a buyer up here at these levels. Like I said, it only has upside to a little bit above $88, and then it should stall out. Let's take a look at NBL, which is Noble, And what you're going to see here is stock is trading at 51.50. There's no volume out here. We'll look at this once the opening bell rings. But again, if I don't have much pre-market volume, I'm not going to make too much out of it at the moment. Let's take a look at the ICE exchange, Intercontinental. What you're going to see here is stock is trading at 231.40 in ultralight volume. So don't believe the hype. Let's see where it goes from here. We'll look at it, but they did up their dividend, and that is important to note. So we do want to keep that on the radar. Last but not least, let's take a look at Vornado Realty, VNO. The stock right now is trading at 104.59. I'm not in love with the move here. This is basically where it closed, so I'm not seeing really any activity. Keep this on the radar, though. If it does get down to around $98.40, we would be a buyer there. On the upside, I'm not really sure where it's going to head to. My only resistance level that I'm looking at is around the 111.15 level. So we'll see how that plays out. But we are going to have quite a few gaps here this morning. I'll have those posted up in the intraday stock chat room. We'll see how it plays out. In the meantime, let's move over to the gold market. Gold is trading up $10.20. Notice on my left screen here, this is dollar yen. Anytime the dollar yen really sells off, we usually get a pretty good pop in gold, and that seems to be the case this morning. If you take a look at the GLD, I'll have that on my right screen here. You're going to see this is back toward the 115 level. Pretty solid move for gold this morning on the back of weaker dollar yen. If we take a look at crude oil is catching a bid as well. Crude oil is up $1.52 to $60.44 a barrel. So oil has been on a tremendous ride here. It looks like it bottomed out in March, and for 2.5 months it's steadily been grinding higher. If you take a look at the USO this morning, that is trading at $20.78. I'm not showing any resistance till $20.85, so there even is a little bit more upside. But remember, the dollar is the catalyst behind crude oil. Dollar yen, the currency world, really affects all the action in crude, so just be aware of that. Right now, the crude is in an uptrend on a daily chart, so you want to respect it, at least at the moment. All right, with that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. Come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we're doing right now. S&P futures are tumbling a little bit. They are down 7.5 points. And once again, keep an eye on these charts. We'll walk you through everything. Come over, take a 7-day free trial. You'll see everything that we're doing. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you on the charts.